You have been bought with a price, and you're no longer your own. You don't get to live this life for your own pleasure, for your own desire. Well, I've always wanted to do that. I've always wanted to be that. That's not, you don't have that right. Okay? I'm not even going to apologize. You are a son. You're a soldier. You've enlisted in this for the will of another. And that is the will of God to grow up into Christ. And it says in so many other places, like Ephesians 4:15, Colossians 2. It's just everywhere. Okay? Now, what is the matter of all these other things about where you live, where you work, how you conduct yourself, who you marry? All of these things are a matter of wisdom because you are a mature son. Okay? Every decision you make should be a matter of wisdom because you are a mature son. And I say that because you're mature in a relative sense. Mature and maturing, growing up into Him. Okay? Because it's a little process there. Okay? These are a matter of wisdom because you have the mind of the Spirit. These things are a matter of wisdom because you have the mind of Christ. Okay? So the first step in operating in wisdom in your natural life, in the affairs of this world, we could say, is in the full enlistment of yourself to become a mature son. Jesus said this. He said, you cannot be my disciple unless you hate your life. Turn away from all the things that normal humans consider as their rights. Okay? You have some rights now, and it is authority over all the power of the enemy. He's made you master over every demon and devil, over all sickness and disease, and you have the right to extinguish it and expunge it from the earth. I'm talking like a person that's out of their mind, but this is all that we see in the New Testament. Complete victory, complete overcoming because of the will of God that we see in Christ for you to grow up into Christ in every way. That's Ephesians 4:15. To grow into the measure of the stature of the fullness of Christ, which is just a couple verses earlier. We even see Paul in a great discourse in Philippians talking about bearing down on the goal that he might reach a place of spiritual maturity beyond which there is no further progress. What is that state? That is as the master. That's the will of God for you. This is the mindset of the early church. You want to know why the modern church doesn't match the early church? Because the early church understood these things and they gave their life. They loved not their life to the death, and they gave themselves to mature sonship, to grow up into Christ in every way and to destroy the works of the devil. They had the will of God settled in their life.